Giant killers, the engineers, the fitters, the sales representatives and the policemen of Blyth Spartans started their cup run back in September as 200,000 to 1 outsiders. They're now 500 to 1, and this afternoon they're playing their 10th FA Cup match. That's the Wrexham lineup. They've been forced to make a late change, losing Gareth Davis. So Evans comes in at number 4 for his first game since the second round of the Cup at Preston. As they show their banner to the crowd, that's the Blyth Spartan lineup. It's the same side which knocked out Stoke City by 3 goals to 2 in the last round. The pitch really is very, very hard indeed. Just like concrete, at best the players are wearing a short skirt, and the problems there shown by Guthrie. Here's Les Cartwright, couldn't control it. Guthrie gets it away, but not well. Keith Houghton it was who slipped. He's the policeman, and Bobby Shinton's shot, the first of the match. Referee is Alf Gray of Great Yarmouth. He's the cold store superintendent for a frozen food company, so I suppose he should be well qualified to judge how cold it is out there. Rob Carney couldn't put the brakes on. Dixon underneath it. Won by Guthrie. Here's Mike Thomas. It's the Blyth bench. Guthrie up, couldn't get there. Whittle, Thomas, good save! Well hit by Thomas, and Dave Clark down very well. He played here for Gateshead, Clark, about 15 months ago in the Cup, and was beaten 6 times. Thomas with an in-swinger. Won by Dixon. Cleared by Rob Carney. Graham Whittle. Mel Sutton. Sutton again. Sort of save a goalkeeper would expect to make, but it was well struck by Sutton and punched right over the top by Clark. Pressure on the non-league side. Oh, and the header seemed easy, but wasn't taken in the conditions. Whittle, who was there, number 10, and Shinton, who was by his side. Won well by Roberts. Waterson. Alder. Neil. Dwyer. Good flick on. Keith Houghton away. Taken by Shoulder. Steve Carney looking for Johnson. Quite rightly a free kick. Johnson. Alder. Again, the free kick to Wrexham. Cleared well by Rob Carney. Comes to Johnson, and he touches it in! Johnson turns to the delighted Blyth supporters, having been presented with a gift. Scored 2 at Stoke, and puts Blyth ahead here. Mistake by Alan Hill, and Johnson just the slightest of touches, and it was enough. 12 minutes gone, and the non-leaguers ahead. Dixon. Evans killing it well, giving Hill plenty of room, which he didn't make much use of. It's a second chance from Sutton. Shinton. Whittle. Forcing his way through. Took his time. Has he taken too long? Yes, he has. Body's diving at him. Eddie Alder just threw his body in front of the player with the ball, Graham Whittle. The wind counted quite a lot then with that rather poor clearance. Linesman's flag up on this side, bit of pushing. Free kick has been given to Wrexham. There's the Wall's End policeman, Keith Houghton, doing a good job in the middle of the park too. Shinton. It's nice to McNeil. Tried to curl it and killed it wide. Even so, a build-up that will give Wrexham heart. Steve Kearney, here's Alan Shoulder, wants somebody right side, in comes Alder. Goal kick. Certainly one should be impressed by the way the non-league side are prepared to pace themselves properly in desperately difficult conditions. Alder. Thomas. And the referee not happy at all with that challenge by Steve Kearney. And the yellow card out. Thomas, again, writhing in agony on the ground. Blyth, obviously desperate to hang on to this lead until half-time. And indeed, for the second half as well, but you get the point that I'm making. Mr. Gray looks at his watch, and we reach half-time. Players going off to quite a lot of booing, but not from the Blyth Spartans end. They lead by a goal to nothing, scored by Terry Johnson after 12 minutes. He comes off with Steve Kearney, who's been given the yellow card. Blyth, the more determined, at times almost suicidally so, but there so far is the prize. The non-league side now playing against the wind. The third non-league side of modern times to reach round 5. The other two were Colchester in 1948 and Yeovil in 49. Both were beaten. Just for the record, only one non-league side has won the cup since the Football League came into being, and that team was Tottenham Hotspur in 1901. There'll be Charlton in the director's box on the Blyth side. Shinton did well, and well held by Clark. Again, McNeil putting the goalkeeper under pressure, and Alf Gray, unhappy with it, shows McNeil the yellow card. Blyth's trip to this stage really reads rather like a rail guide. They beat Shildon, beat Crook after 2 games, Concert, Bishop Auckland, Berscoe, Chesterfield, Enfield and Stoke. And present leading Wrexham 1-0. Evans. Unwell, shoulder used, Shinton, Guthrie took it right off his toe. Houghton once more. Oh! And Roberts' foot was high. And the card is out. And Wrexham choosing this moment to make a substitution. Graham Whittle just moving off, and John Lyons coming on to replace him. Whittle's gone straight to the dressing room. Dwyer. This incidentally the third meeting between these two sides in the FA Cup. They met each other in 1936 and in 1959. Wrexham won on both occasions. There's Mel Sutton. Thomas. Dixon across to meet him. Nicely played. Finds Hill with time to pick out a man. He's got 3 in the middle. Didn't find any of them. Evans. It's the keepers. It's going to be awkward. Always see that coming up high off this surface. It's curling an awful lot. Comes to Alan's shoulder. Bounce up made it so difficult for Dwyer. Lyons, and really rather wild by Carney, but Lyons is being sent off for kicking him back. It was wild by Carney, but Lyons turned and kicked the man, and the referee, Alf Gray, says, off you go. And Carney's going off as well. I think that will well be, in a way, 2 yellow cards, because that was certainly a foul tackle and worthy of a booking. He was booked in the first half, and so Steve Carney goes off as well to the dressing room. So both sides to play out the remaining time with 10 men. We're into the last quarter of an hour now. How much will that count against the part-time players who only train on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Free kick given against Johnson. They've hardly had time to train at all recently because of the bad weather in the northeast. Wrexham ball. Shinton. Houghton's clearance. Looked so calm all the way through the match, as Houghton. Here he is with Shinton. Came out on top yet again. Down by Johnson. Sutton. Scott's clearance. Really have defended well. Cartwright. Hill. Well out by Waterson. Well, that wasn't a good header by Houghton, though. Great appeal for handball. The referee not impressed. Cartwright. Oh! And just away from legs that couldn't eat the ground in time to get there. Cartwright's shot going right across the face of the goal. One man was telling me before the match he put 50p on Blyth Spartans to win the cup at 200,000 to 1. Offside against Johnson, against Shoulder rather. Here's Dwyer. All the big men forward. Shinton, Roberts, McNeil. He's got a good angle now if he can put the brakes on. Shinton. Oh! And somehow turned away by McNeil. I'm not even sure that McNeil didn't take away a header that might well have gone in. Bobby Shinton, all along has looked like the most likely man to save Wrexham. Corner, says the referee. Waterson doesn't agree, and it did well look as though it came off the shins of Shinton. Referee putting the flag in its right place. It's curling in, Shinton is underneath it, the goalkeeper got a hand to it. Another corner. Again, they're on their feet in the dugout. That corner won't count, but it's beautifully taken anyway. Cartwright with the kick. Roberts hounding in on it, and it's gone in! And the crowd going absolutely mad. McNeil has kept them alive and has maintained his own record as well. As Roberts went in, the ball bounced off McNeil and over the line in the 89th minute. Well, Blyth scored in the 89th minute to win at Stoke, and they've been denied here in the 89th minute. Referee checking his watch again, and the final whistle is blown. 1-1 it is, and in truth one must say that justice was done. Wrexham had so much of the game, but for all that, a memorable, determined performance by Blyth Spartans, who lived to fight another day, denied in the last minute from making history, have a second chance in the replay at St James's Park, Newcastle.